Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mystic Destinies! Yeah! We are back for more Tatsuya route. We're in the last episode. Well, a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened. So I can't really recall like the play-by-play event from beginning to end, so some of the stuff that I'm gonna recall might be in pieces and mixed up, but anyways, I'll try my best. So we last left off where Takumi promised to take us to where Tatsuya was working, and it turned out it was Veredas. And so yeah, that was where Tatsuya spends all his time working, and that's why he was so busy to the point where he's not able to help us with our magic studies. So we came there with Takumi, and then of course out of the blue, and you know, according to Hana's logic, since he's so busy and since Veredas is hiring and you know Tatsuya works at Veredas, we're gonna try to get a part-time job there. And of course Galen is all for it. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll hire you right on the spot kind of thing. So yeah, so Hana gets a job at Veredas after working it out that, you know, oh yeah, that's me, I can spend time with Tatsuya, and Tatsuya can, you know, he won't have any more excuses to be too busy with helping me with my magical studies. So yeah, that ended up happening, and then something else happened. I forgot the lull in between, but I feel like it happened when she got invited back by her father to attend the meeting with the whole business deal happening with Katsu. And Katsu, of course, is the last person we kind of want to see because of what happened last time with the little date that we had with him. So we came back and we were sitting in on a meeting, and the deal was going through. Katsu was like planning to sell a lot of the properties under the Ryu clan, and it was gonna go well, and he was agreeing to the terms and the stuff that our father was offering. Before anything can really be done and official, someone bursts in, interrupts the meeting, and it turns out it was Tatsuya. So Tatsuya reveals that his family is in relation to the properties and to the possibly a family member relating to Katsu who was selling the property. So Tatsuya is totally against it. He doesn't want big businesses to take over the property to, like, you know, that means that our big company, so our father would have to reevaluate the business that the property entails, and that means shutting down the businesses that aren't doing so well and firing people and blah blah blah. And that means that potentially Tatsuya's family cafe may be in on that list. And of course he's against it, and Hana was just like, she was trying to kind of work it out logically from a business standpoint, but then after Tatsuya argued back about how, oh, you didn't consult it with any of the people that are working for the shops there, you know, you didn't even ask, blah blah blah. So that makes Hana feel totally guilty about it. And of course we were so super surprised that Tatsuya was involved in this way, so we had no idea that he was part of this business deal, indirectly or directly or not, whatever. But anyways, regardless, he is factored into it now. The business deal had to be reevaluated. Katsu leaves, we leave, but no, Katsu wanted to talk to us, and so he takes us out of the office, while Tatsuya remains to talk to our father in the office. And of course, Katsu had confronted us about, you know, going out with him again because he wanted to make up for what happened last time. But of course we're not all for it. We're really hella shaded out about him because we didn't even realize that he was really familiar with Tatsuya, or even related to Tatsuya in some way. So we're like, back off out of my business. I don't want anything to deal with him because you're hella shady. And before he can really be, you know, hella pushy with us, Sho comes in, saves the day, and drives him off. And so we were thankful for that. And then afterwards, I think we met up with Tatsuya again at the cafe or some shit. I don't even know, but it led to the point where we asked him if we could have more study sessions with him, because we went through a class and we found out that Tatsuya's study sessions were really helpful, and even more so helpful than the classes. So we wanted to have more of them, so he's like, okay, fine, we can have more study sessions if we go right now after class, but I'm gonna head to my mom's place, which is a bit of a far drive. Is it okay with that? I was like, are you okay with that? And we were like, yeah, sure, whatever, since we already know Chisaki, so it's all fine. So we're driving, we're going, you know, along the way to the highway, through the highway. Tatsuya's mom lives in a very deep area in Chowa district, so the drive was really long. And along the drive, we stop at a red light, and of course Tatsuya, since the atmosphere in the car was already really strained and kind of like iffy, Tatsuya at that point, started to really go off on us. He was like, how could you like lie to me about not knowing about the whole business deal? I can't believe you're going through with this, blah blah blah. He was accusing us of all this stuff when we ourselves didn't realize that Tatsuya was part of this, this whole entire deal. So we were trying to defend ourselves, but Tatsuya was like, you're a liar, blah blah blah, I don't believe you because you were in on this meeting way before I came in, kind of thing. So he was really pressuring us, and he was really up in our face. That caused Hannah to freak out. She gets out of the car, she starts walking down the the highway, nearly gets hit by a truck, and then she blacks out. And then we wake up in the Tatsuya's family house. We wake up in his little sister's bedroom. She gets all bitchy about us taking over her room, and Chisaki kind of caught us up on what happened, sort of. Like, we had a really weird dream. We had a weird dream about something. I don't even know. I didn't even get it, but I'm pretty sure it'll come up again. But anyways, we had a weird dream. Chisaki caught us up on what happened after we blacked out, how we got back here. And then Tatsuya comes in. Him and us, so we had a little bit of a moment where he apologizes really sincerely, like he felt really bad for going off on us, stuff like that. And then before anything can really come out of it, of course, little sister interrupts, is being a total bitch again, and of course ruins the mood. But then afterwards, we're like, hey, let's study, because we didn't come all this way for nothing, even though Tatsuya suggested that he would drive us home. So yeah, so that's where we are. We get up now. Even though we're kind of stumbling a bit, we're still kind of unsteady on our feet, but we still insist that we got this. Okay, so that's where we last left off. So this is now chapter 8. It's called Snowfall. So let's see what's gonna happen. So, we walk out into the hallway, only to immediately run into Chisaki again. Yes, Chisaki. Hello, Chisaki. Homegirl. What are you two up to? Well, we're gonna study now, girl. That's all we're gonna do. Study. I'm going to take lead to study. Yes. Oh, you are not. What do you mean? What do you mean, girl? I can't. I'm disappointed in you, Tatsuya. But no, but this is what I want. This is okay. He's out of. It's not his fault. Hannah's our guest. You should consider her needs first. No. I'm okay, girl. I want this. Not only is she still running a fever, but I'm sure she'll want to take a bath. Oh no, girl. No. I'm okay. I'm Gucci. No, it's fine. She was soaking wet when you brought her in, after all. Yes. We were running a fever. Alright, I'll let you take care of that. Yeah. Tatsuya walks off without another word. Okay. Chisaki clicks her tongue after watching her son leave, then turns back to me with a bright smile. Oh yeah, she was totally fangirling over the fact that Tatsuya came in after the incident with us passed out in his arms. She was like, oh my god, my son, so handsome, carrying you and being so heroic and shit. Oh god, I love her. Anyways. Come on, I'll show you to the bathroom. Is this really necessary, Chisaki? Like, I'm fine. Like, I know I'm covered in sweat and grime, but like, still. Chisaki shows me into the bathroom and pulls out some fresh, fluffy-looking towels. Okay, I guess I'm taking a bath. On top of the towels are clothes, a white tank top, and matching crop pants to be exact. Okay. I was actually just coming to get you to tell you that you can take a nice hot bath in here. Oh, wow, okay. I'd have run it myself, but I'm not sure what temperature you'd like it at. Oh, okay. Thanks, but what are these? Pajamas? Oh yes, you weren't thinking of wearing those wet clothes again, were you? I guess, yeah, not? I figured we were about the same size, so you can borrow mine while I wash yours. Aww, she's being so sweet. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, not sure how comfortable I am with Tatsuya seeing me in night clothes, but it's not like I have a choice. I mean, I think Chisaki's gonna be like, no, you're not having this any other way. So Chisaki gives me a quick run-through of how to work everything in the bathroom, and then leaves me to my own devices. Right, because that's very important. If you leave someone in your washroom or bathroom, and they won't know how to work shit. Like, honestly, it's like figuring out a control panel to everything. When she leaves, I lock the door and take off my cardigan and shirt. Okay. I'm reaching to take off my bra when I hear a sudden noise. Someone tries to open the door. Bruh, you didn't even lock the door. Oh shit. I freeze hands on my band. Oh god. I did lock the door, right? I know I did. I hope I did. My heart jumps at the sudden sound of the door being unlocked. This. So you lock the door, but people outside can still unlock it. What the actual fuck? That's such a useless lock. Oh shit. I scramble to try and cover myself. Sakugo! Sakugo! Sakugo, you little shit! Why are you always doing this? Stop locking the door every time. Oh wait, ho. Oh no! It's not me! Oh my god, is this her younger brother? Is this his younger brother? I think so. This is Yuki, I'm pretty sure. Just cover yourself up cause I gotta go. No, you ain't, girl. Not in this bathroom. You gotta find yourself another one. Oh shit. Hi Yuki. Hey. I don't get a chance to reply. The door swings open, revealing another Yukimura. Yes. Hey. He stands in the doorway, completely frozen. Oh. Yes. Oh. He blushes bright red and covers his eyes with some of his bangs. I'm so sorry. I'll go use the other one. Yes. Why is using this one so important? Like, you have other options, you know? His words come out as a mumble, but I still hear it over the sound of my own wildly hammering heart. Looking at anywhere but me, he quickly retreats, slamming the bathroom door behind him. I immediately rush to the door and lock it. My cheeks burn with embarrassment. Well, at least he didn't catch you completely naked. I locked the door to avoid that exact situation, but he unlocked it anyway. Yes, what is up with that? What kind of person just unlocks a door when he knows someone's in there, right? I stare at the closed door for a moment as if expecting it to suddenly fly open again, right? I feel very unsure now of whether I should shower. No, I should just go ahead and get in the bath. I finish undressing quickly and hop in the shower to rinse off, although not without many nervous glances toward the bathroom door. Same! Hella shady, hella shady. By the time I get into the bathtub, I feel much less paranoid about someone barging into the bathroom again. Yes, because everyone in the house should know by now that this is preoccupied. The hot water soothes my tense muscles, and I start to relax. With nothing else to do and nothing to distract myself with, my mind begins to wander to things I had been trying very hard not to think about. Like, what about my relationship with Tatsuya? What about Katsu and the business deal, and how the hell he's related to it? Mother, no, Shizuka. Oh. Okay, that too. That can be okay. Even in the hot water, I feel a chill pass through me at the very thought of her name. I know that I've been trying not to think about her or what she did, but I know that isn't healthy. But I just don't have time to deal with that stuff. What happened, happened, right? Yes, the past is in the past. I sigh. It's not even just that, is it? I'm afraid that everything would start to feel like too much of... I'm afraid that everything would start to feel like too much if I thought about it. Right. Oh yeah, and she wanted to talk to her dad about Shizuka, but she didn't have the right timing. Right. A heavy feeling settles on my chest, but she doesn't know that her dad already knows. I wonder, would it help if I could talk about it with someone? Could I ever even tell anyone about all of this? You should. An image of a certain grumpy face flashes in my mind. Tatsuya? Really? Could I possibly tell someone like Tatsuya? He seems so calm and logical about everything sometimes. I mean, sure, why not? I don't think he'd be the one to judge. And he knows about my situation a little, so would he be able to understand? Worth a shot. As soon as I think this, I feel strange, almost like it's a relief just to allow these thoughts. He might be the only person I wanted to tell about it all along. I guess. But I'm scared. What if he doesn't care? And what if he doesn't want to hear? Well, I don't see why he won't want to hear. I sigh again. Thinking about all of this only made me realize how unsure I am about everything. Well, I won't get any answers for anything while in here. Right. I pull myself out of the water and dry myself off before getting dressed. Alright. In pajamas. After getting out of the bath, Chisaki informed me that dinner would be done soon. Am I staying the night because it's really dark? With nothing else to do and Tatsuya nowhere to be found, I decided to go out to the balcony for a bit of fresh air. Alright, but when I get closer to the open door, I see Tatsuya there, who seems to have had the same idea as I did. I don't think he noticed me walk up, so I turn around to leave as quietly as I can. Okay, bye! Wait a minute, please stay. Oh, okay, so you noticed. Okay, that's cool. Alright, if that's what you're cool with it, then okay. I freeze in my spot when he suddenly calls out to me. I turn back to look at him. Oh, are you wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing your mom's pajamas, and yeah. I bet she insisted on it. Yeah, she kinda did. So, I apologize for my family. They can be kind of... yeah. It's alright. It's okay. I'm not sure what else to say, so I stay quiet. Tatsuya seems to be thinking, so yet another awkward silence settles over us. I eye the balcony door. I kinda really wanna go. Maybe I should just go then? I don't even know. He said he wanted us to stay, so I don't know, girl. About Katsunosuke. Right. You kinda freaked out on me about that. And I freaked out on that. Yeah, afterwards. My heart starts when Tatsuya suddenly begins speaking. His voice is quiet, but with the silence surrounding us, I can hear him perfectly. Right. He also freaked out about the fact that we're going on dates with him. Quote date when it's not really the case. He's technically my cousin, and his full title is the exalted leader of the Ryu clan. Oh, so they are family related. Oh, wow, so I was kind of right. Cousins, huh? Cousins. An exalted leader. Oh my, so he is the head honcho. God. Katsu became clan leader at a young age after an accident happened to the person who was originally supposed to take over. An accident? I bet it wasn't an accident. I bet it was staged. Ooh, I'm calling it. He's one of the worst leaders in our recorded history. Oh, wow. That says a lot. So, what exactly did he do? He's been slowly sucking the clan dry of resources for years. Oh. Well then. And now he's trying to sell everything we own off for reasons that I can't begin to fathom. Oh. Well then, he sighs and looks up at the sky. That sucks. Damn, I'm sorry. I didn't know. My family used to live in the Rio compound, but we were forced to move out when the Kaseimas came to power. Oh. We bought this house when I was back in high school. Okay, forced. Dang. I want to ask more, but I'm not entirely sure if I should. Yes, it's kind of touchy. Unable to hear my thoughts, Tatsuya continues speaking. My mother opened Blue Sky Cafe years ago. I figured. It was her dream since before even I was born. Aww. But now Katsu's trying to take that away from her. Oh, shit. Yeah, no wonder he got so defensive. He's trying to do the same thing to many others. Right. The Ryu clan is large, scattered all over Japan. Hundreds of people will be affected by his decisions. Wow. Tatsuya turns to fully face me. Do you understand my position on the issue now? Yes, I actually do, thank you. Do you understand why I'm trying to make sure this deal with Shinomura doesn't go through? I totally get it now. I think so, yes. But I'll still do what's best for Shinomura Industries in the end. I mean, I hope we can, figure out a compromise, He nods as if he was expecting this answer. Remember this then. I'll use all my limited power to do what's best for my family as well. Yeah, you go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. We stare at each other and I feel like we've come to understand each other better. That's good. It's rare to meet someone my own age who takes their responsibilities this seriously, but I can understand and respect it at least. The night breeze blows through me and I shiver despite myself. Yeah, I'm in a goddamn tank top for crying out loud. We should go back inside. Yeah, we should. I don't know if he noticed me shiver or not, but I am completely willing to follow along with that suggestion. Tatsuya slides open the balcony door and stands aside to let me go first. Aw, what a gentleman. A smile forms on my lips as I walk back inside. Alright. I nearly walked right into Tatsuya's little sister who was headed toward us. Are you calling us for dinner? Oops, she's so tiny I could have knocked her over by accident. She looks up at both of us. There you guys are. Yes. Have you seen Yuki anywhere? Well, he kind of walked in on me when I was undressing because he needed to go pee really badly. But so I guess he's just hiding in his room now out of embarrassment. His girlfriend is on the phone for him. Oh, okay. Before I can even open my mouth, the door on my right flies open and Toshiyuki comes out. Right. He takes the phone from Sakuko's hand and briefly looks at me. Hey. Yeah, you're dating my stepsister, right? Hey, it's all good, whatever. I don't care. Hey, charge your cell phone next time, right? I was gonna say, I was like, why don't she just call you by your cell phone? Without saying a single word to any of us, he retreats back into his room. As soon as the door closes, I can hear him talking on the phone. Sakuko stares at the closed door for a bit before snorting. He's in so deep. Right, he is. She then turns to me with a smile. Dinner is ready, so Mom told you guys to come eat. Yes, I figured. She turns on her heel and starts to walk away. Okay. Then, as if remembering something, she stops and looks back at me. Uh-oh. Damn it, I thought I was gonna escape from her. Oh, I guess if you're going to be around from now on, I should formally introduce myself. Indeed, even though I already know your name. Sakugo Yukimura, I'm the youngest but definitely the best out of the 3 Yukimura siblings. Okay, girl. I like your confidence, but okay, girl. Sakugo. God damn it, Sakugo. With that, she finally walks off towards the kitchen, leaving me standing there in the middle of the hallway. I stare after her, then blink. Your little sister, she's quite something. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Just... Oh my. What even happened? Yeah, I know. Just imagine having to live with her. Yeah, every day. I tried to imagine Big Brother Tatsuya dealing with a little sister like Sakuko, and I can't help but smile. I'm sure he has a lot of headaches. Not wanting to be late, we follow after Sakuko to the kitchen. Okay, so I enter the dining room to find Sakuko already sitting at the table, Toshiyuki nowhere to be found. But this is nice. Chisaki sets down the last dish and looks up at me with a smile. There you are, Hannah. Come, sit. Okay. My husband is still at work, so it'll just be us for now. Okay. Aww. I nod and quietly sit down next to Tatsuya. When I look down at the table, I can't help but notice that all the dishes seem to be either room temperature or cold. Wow. Okay. Chisaki sits down on the other side of the table, right in front of me. Since you're here, I made some things that are normally served cold. Oh, okay. We normally eat even hot foods cold. My Haruki has gotten used to it, but I figured this would be a better compromise for you. Wow. Oh, damn. Oh, thank you. As everyone begins to eat, I join in. I mean, I don't mind cold foods. I'm all good. I space out for a little while, lost in my thoughts, but Chisaki starts what feels like an interrogation. Oh no. So tell me, Hannah, how old are you? I'm 21, I think. I'm 20. Okay, I was close enough. I'm 20. I see. So a little younger than Tatsuya. Am I? Am I? And what about your family? Do you have any siblings? I have a younger stepsister. Yes. I have a younger stepsister. Do you two get along? Of course. Yes. Yes, really well, in fact. We've always been close. In fact, she's dating your younger son. So, what are you studying? Business. Well, I'd like to go into business. Yes. What was that about? Crap, nearly mentioned I'm the Shinomura CEO's daughter. Oh, right. Chisaki gives me a curious look, and behind her eyes I notice a strange twinkle. Oh, she's gonna totally jump in on that. She's gonna be like, oh, what were you gonna say? And by that, I take it you mean that one day you hope to become the next CEO of Shinomura Industries? Yes. Totally caught me. How does she knows. She's got connections. I fidget in my seat, unsure what to say. I wonder if Tatsuya told her or if it'd be rude to ask how she knew. The discomfort I feel threatens to drag me down into its depths. Chisaki just has her way. She's mysterious like that. But we all know she attends those fancy parties that her father goes to, so yeah. When I think about her possibly knowing that Shinomura is trying to buy out her business... Oh. Right. Awkward. Instead of saying anything I'm thinking, I smooth my expression and answer her questions. Well, yes, one day I'd like to. Alright, Chisaki looks satisfied at having gotten an answer out of me. I get the distinct feeling that answering it honestly was a good thing. Of course, honesty is always good. We continue to eat in relative silence after that, and I find myself enjoying the meal. Aw, Chisaki is a super good cook. Really? I wonder what we're eating. I'm peering at Chisaki as I eat when something Tatsuya said crosses my mind. He was very vehement about people's dreams being taken away against their wishes. Maybe if I ask about Chisaki's, I can better understand him. Okay. Wmrs. Yukimura, can I ask you something? Now it's my turn to interrogate. Of course, darling. Go ahead. Okay. I was wondering if you could maybe tell me about your cafe. Her blue eyes suddenly sparkle with happiness. Aw, the cafe means so much to her. Of course, it's not much of a story though. Okay, tell me. Tell me, nevertheless. I'd always wanted to have my own career, and cooking and baking was something I liked to do as a hobby. Aw. But my father would never let me work or do anything for myself until the clan started losing money. Ah. It's ironic, but it's thanks to that I was able to convince him to let me work and borrow the money to start Blue Sky. Aw, okay. So there was a good out of that bad. I named it Blue Sky because it represents the freedom I felt when I was finally able to open it. As well as the kind of atmosphere I wanted. Days when the skies are bright blue are the kind of days I always want to see. Me too, girl. I love that. I love those days. I wish the clan hadn't started doing poorly, but at least something good came out of Katsunosuke's ambitions. Right. Sakuko scoffs and rolls her eyes. Ugh, Katsunosuke, that guy. Katsu is an idiot who doesn't give a damn about the clan. Yeah. Yeah. He only cares about his women and money. Seems like it. Sakuko. I mean, it's true though. It's true. You're too young to use language like that. But well, Sakuko is savage. She don't give a shit. Alright, fine, I'm sorry. I look down at my hands. I feel like I've been suddenly kicked in the stomach. Yeah. Things Tatsuya had said back in my father's office, and now after hearing Chisaki's story, all of it is making me feel worse about the deal and I don't know what to do. Again, maybe we can try to compromise. He said there are hundreds of people who will be affected by this. People like the Yukimuras and the people they hire too. Sakuko, would you go check on Toshiyuki? Yeah, why isn't he coming to dinner? Is he too enthralled with the conversation he's having? Well, alright, but he's probably still talking to his girlfriend. Yes, which is my stepsister. Sakuko jumps to her feet and skips out of the kitchen. The sound of fists pounding against the door can be heard all the way here, and then her yelling and screaming. Toshi! Yes! A click of the door opening and muffled voices follow, then hurried footsteps, and Sakuko quickly reappears in the kitchen. He doesn't want to come to dinner because of Hannah. Why? Because you saw me half naked? I mean, it's fine. What? Why? He saw me half naked. So what? Yeah, we had a little bit of an accident. Almost instantly my face burns with embarrassment. I know why Toshiyuki isn't coming down to dinner, but I don't ever want to explain it. I quietly get back to eating and hope that no one comments on my red face. There we go. That was nice. After we finish dinner, Chisaki, Sakuko, and I sit in the living room together, having some tea while Tatsuya finishes cleaning up the kitchen. Aww. What a husband material. Sakuko cheerfully tells her mother about her day while I sit back and drink my tea. Chisaki smiles and nods along with to her daughter's story, happily making the appropriate reactions in the right moments. And then she actually took the book from his hands and hit him over the head with it. Oh my god, so violent. It's getting so late, I should probably head home soon. Yeah, it's getting so late, I should probably head home sometime soon. I put down my teacup and the gentle clink of the porcelain brings Chisaki's attention to me. As if reading my mind, she smiles. And she's gonna be like, why don't you stay over? Oh god, girl. It's getting quite late, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Oh yes, I think I should head home now. Yeah. Nonsense, you'll stay the night with us. How the fuck did I know? Oh man. Our house is deep in the Chowa district, so we're quite far away from everything else. I know, I think so too. Like, it makes sense. I'm not sure if I should. I wouldn't want to trouble you. It's not trouble, dear. Well, you already made me take a shower. God. My first visit, and I already took a shower. God. How could we possibly let you go after you passed out today? Well, I'm feeling fine, right now. You haven't said anything, but I'm sure you're still tired and feverish from earlier. No, I'm fine. I'm great. I stare silently at Chisaki, trying to come up with some reason that I couldn't or shouldn't stay. But I can't think of any way to refuse her without sounding absurd. Right, I hold back a sigh, smile, and give her a little bow. Thank you, then I'll take you up on your generous offer. Yeah, okay. As Chisaki's smile takes on a more Cheshire-like quality, I realize that this is likely not something I could have gotten away with refusing. Yes, of course not. She'd be like, nope, I'm making you stay, girl. Excellent. Oh god, look at that smile. She's like, excellent. I can totally wingman my son here. She claps her hands, looking positively delighted. Oh god. Where would you like to sleep? What do you mean, where would I like the couch? That's what you mean. You could bunk with Sakuko or in Tatsuya's room. Oh my goodness. What? To Tatsuya's room? Oh god, she giggles. She's like, go right ahead. Oh my goodness. I hate this, but I also really like it. We would have brought you to his room earlier, but it's at the far end of the hall upstairs. Oh my goodness. It was just easier to take you to Sakuko's room since it was closer. Oh really? My, weren't you being considerate? If you're sleeping with me, you're getting the floor because there's no way I'm sleeping in the same bed as a stranger. Wow. Thanks, girl. Thanks. God. And besides, the bed is too small. Well, you're a small person, so I don't see why we can't share. The most logical choice is just to take the bed, even if Tatsu's in it. What the hell, Sakuko? Oh my god, these two. Now I know where you got that attitude from. Goodness. He's too much of a wuss to do anything to you anyway. Wow, she was constantly just dragging her family members, especially her brothers. Oh my god, this girl is too much. I love it. Chisaki looks at her daughter with a sigh. Sakuko, now why would you say that about your brother? She then looks back at me and smiles. I completely understand if you aren't comfortable bunking with my son, Hannah. Yeah, thanks. Who, by the way, is a perfect gentleman. I know, I totally trust you on that, girl. Don't worry. Then what should I do? I mean, the living room couch seems pretty nice. I don't know about you. Hehe, you're adorable. Oh my goodness. I was just teasing you, honestly. Are you now? The guest room is actually free since my parents left last week, so there's no need to worry. Oh my god, I hate this lady! I hate this lady! Oh my god, I hate the both of you! Jesus Christ, this family! Now I know why Tatsuya gets such a headache and like why he decided to move out, other than the fact that his family house is like so far away from school. God. Teasing me? Seriously? Ugh, she almost gave me a heart attack. Alright, thank you, I guess. After my stay is decided for the night, we sit back comfortably to finish our tea. Okay, guest room. Awesome. With Chisaki's instructions, I find the guest room. Alright. Oh, you're in pajamas too! Well, isn't that nice? They're blue and matching your hair. And eyes. I find Tatsuya already in there wearing pajamas. He's finishing making the bed for me. Aw, you didn't have to. You don't have to. His eyes briefly flirt to me as he finishes fluffing the pillows. Once he's done, Tatsuya walks past me. Thanks. Good night. Yeah, night. I stand next to the bed, watching him leave, but Tatsuya only a step away from leaving the room. I feel the urge to call out to him. Why, we're gonna have some late night deep talk, you know? About my mother? Wait, Yukimura, wait. He stops in his tracks and turns his head to look at me. Tatsuya's expression doesn't change and his eyes reveal nothing. It only serves to make me feel all the more awkward. Awkward. Warn him against sneaking in. Thank him for all he's done. I'm gonna thank him for all he's done, because honestly, he's done a lot. He has done a lot. I wanted to thank you for, for everything, so thank you. Considering what I put you through, there's no need to thank me. It's fine. I mean, you could have totally left me out on the road of all for all that matters, but you didn't. You're a decent human being. If I've done anything to make things easier for you, then I'm the one who's thankful. Oh, okay. I'll be in the next room if you need anything. Okay. He doesn't give me a chance to reply and walks out, closing the door behind me. Maybe I should have done something opposite. I don't know, like tease him. I don't even know. God, that was really awkward. Okay, I stare at the spot where Tatsuya had been standing just a second ago. Ugh, that guy. That guy. I can't tell what he thinks of me. He's infuriating. Indeed, he is. Trying my best to ignore the annoyed state he left me in, I crawl into bed. As soon as my head hits the pillow, my eyes start to feel heavy with sleep. Yes, it's been a long day. Just how exhausted I truly am hits me all at once, and before I know it, I'm out like a light. And I'm done. I'm floating. I feel like I'm floating in nothingness. Again. Once again. I look around me, but all I see is endless darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I have come to see you again. I don't even know how that goes. I don't even know if that's how it goes, but whatever. I'm back here again. When I open my mouth to speak, no sound comes out from my lips. Okay. Where am I? I don't know. I try to move forward, floating along easily, but no matter how fast I move, I'm not even sure if I am moving at all. I can't tell from down or left. I can't tell up from down or left from right. There we go. Is this a dream? Or is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? I don't even know. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. I look around again as if expecting something strange to pop into existence. Nothing? Nothing! I float helplessly in the empty space. What feels like minutes soon turns into hours, then days, weeks, and I start to lose sense of myself. I hold my hands up in front of my face. At least I can see something this time. Oh, so I see my hands. That's great. As numbness slowly overtakes my body, I briefly feel a strange tug at my chest, and I can hear a distant voice calling my name. Okay. I look around, but there's nothing and no one in sight. Another faint whisper and the feeling of wind on my skin. Okay. Am I in the sky? A very dark sky. Hannah. The sensation of something tugging at my chest comes back, stronger this time. It feels like an invisible string is attached to my ribcage, pulling at me. I touch my chest, but I can neither see nor feel any sort of string. A gentle breeze carries through the void, carrying the scent of hyacinths with it. Oh, hyacinths once again. I'm pretty sure the flower hyacinths must mean something in flower language, but I'm not aware of it, so Google search it. Hannah. Who is it? Hello? The whisper gets louder and another tug at my chest. It pulls me forward with a jerk. Ow. Ugh, where am I going? What? I can almost recognize a voice that keeps calling out to me. Is it Shizuka? Hannah! What? I'm right here. No need to yell. The whispers now turn into muffled yells. Another tug at my chest violently yanks me into the seemingly endless darkness. As if sensing something invisible in front of me, I hold up my hands in front of my face and close my eyes. I crash right through something. Okay. The sound of shattering glass upon impact and the feeling of falling. Oh, and I'm in the sky. I'm falling through the sky. My eyes snap open at the sensation of wind rushing past my ears. Gosh, this is not how I picture falling through the sky would feel like. Do you think time would pass me by? I'm falling. Yes, you're falling. Ah, okay, I'm falling. I'm falling. I see the ground coming closer, but I'm paralyzed, completely helpless. There's nothing I can do to stop it. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I can see the field of countless purple hyacinths dancing in the wind. That's all I can see as I fall. Okay. My screams are frozen in my throat. I force my eyes shut and brace myself for impact. 1, 2, 3, and then I wake up. Or I'm floating. I don't know. Nothing. Okay, great. I'm not dead. It clicks in my mind that I no longer feel like I'm falling, and my eyes snap open. My body is floating, just inches away from the ground. A purple hyacinth tickles the tip of my nose. With a sudden thump, I finally fall into the sea of flowers. Wow, thanks. Thanks, gravity. I sit up and look around. There's nothing but the field of hyacinths in sight. What should I do? I don't know, just lay there, contemplate life, and what the meaning of this dream is. I move to get up when the voice from before rings out once again, this time from right behind me. Is it Shizuka? Shizuka, what are you doing? Hana, what? I'm petrified in an instant. Yes, hi Shizuka. That voice. That voice, yeah. Slowly I force myself to turn around. Huh? Shizuka stands before me, looking down at me with cold eyes. Hi there. Once again, I stumble back and fall. You, what? Yes, what? So, I'm so surprised you're here, Shizuka. What are you doing here? Oh my god, what does it mean? I'm sorry, Hana. Yeah, I know. Shizuka doesn't give me time to even comprehend her words. Oh, in a split second, her face is just inches away from mine. I can't move. Her eyes start to glow and a tingling numbness spreads out from my chest to every part of my body. It's as if a billion of tiny needles start to poke and prod me. No, wait, please no. Please don't! An emotion I can't quite place flickers in her eyes for the briefest of moments. As if completely deaf to my pleas, Shizuka reaches out to me. She touches my forehead right between the eyes with her index finger. And she flicks it! At first nothing happens and I dare hope that nothing will, but that hope is dashed soon enough. I yelp at the feeling of intense cold against my skin. Am I crystallizing myself into an ice cocoon in reality? Oh gosh, Tatsuya is not gonna like this. Shizuka moves away from me, but it doesn't go away. The cold spreads out rapidly from where she touched me. So cold it burns. Ice burn! It's hard to breathe, my lungs are closing up. I look up at Shizuka, she watches me in silence as my body starts to freeze. Please, stop! My voice cuts out. I can't breathe. Okay. Everything starts to fade around me. All I see before the darkness takes me is her glowing eyes. Did I freeze the bed? I hope I didn't freeze the bed, but I think I did. I startle awake with a gasp of breath. It feels as if I had actually been suffocating. I can feel the hot tears running down my face, but there's nothing I can do to stop them. I blink to chase the blurriness away. As the world comes more into focus, I finally see it. Ice. Everywhere. Oh! Hi! I'm sorry, did I do something to wake you up? Tatsuya's worried face looking down at me. He gently touches my arm. Oh. Lee? Oh. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, nightmare. Why don't you try and sit up? Oh. Did I do something? My eyes trail downwards to where Tatsuya's hand is touching my arm. Why? He seems to realize where my gaze is and immediately removes his hand away from me. I mean, oh, I'm sorry. Don't scream, please. I'm not gonna. I just thought I should wake you up. Yeah, it's good that you did. You were screaming and crying a lot. I could hear it through the wall. Oh, and no one else did? Oh, wow. I run my hand over my face, wiping the tears away. My heart is beating fast and hard. It drums wildly against my ribcage. Everything seems so real in my dream. Well, at least I didn't freeze the entire room, which is great. Was it even a dream? It was. I can still feel the chill on my skin and the smell of hyacinth still hangs in the air. Tatsuya stands up, looking no less worried than before. I'll go back to bed then. Oh no, stay with me. Let's talk. Let's have deep, meaningful chats at 3 a.m. in the morning. He turns away, but before he can make a single step, I grab his arm. Good. I shouldn't, but I will. Too afraid to look up at him, I look away. Wait, please. Please, just stay here for a minute longer. Tatsuya doesn't say anything, but he doesn't move either, so I continue. I'm sorry, I know that what I'm asking for isn't rational, I know that. But I'm scared. I feel so scared and helpless and I don't... It would help me if you could just stay here. He doesn't say anything for a while. Eventually he frowns and sighs. When he begins to talk, I look up at him. Can I sit on the bed then? Yeah, go ahead. I let go of his arm and nod. Yeah. Tatsuya sits down on the very edge of the bed, maintaining as much distance between us as possible in this situation. Oh my goodness. Don't be so awkward about this, God. I find myself scooting closer to him like a child desperate for comfort from a parent. After a few moments of silence, Tatsuya slowly, hesitantly reaches out and takes my trembling hands. Aww. His hands feel so warm. He's not usually this warm, is he? Well, he's blushing really hard, so I don't know. With a sigh, I relax a little and lean against his shoulder. I can feel his body stiffen, but he doesn't move. Ah, skinship! With his soothing presence next to me, it's like the floodgates open. I'm gonna spill my feelings to you! Tears begin to roll down my cheeks one after the other, and soon enough, I'm sobbing on him. Oh, this must be so awkward for him. But he's taking it so well, like a champ. Tatsuya doesn't comment. Instead, he puts his arm around me, and I lie my head on his chest. Oh, look at him be so boyfriend. I don't know how much time passes, but before long, I manage to stop crying. I try to dry my tears away with the back of my hand. Sorry if I, slobbered all over your silk pajama pants and shirt. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Can I tell you something I haven't told anyone else? Yay! Deep, meaningful talks! I look up at Tatsuya. He fidgets under my gaze. I don't have to be a mind reader to tell what's going through his head. Nervousness and confusion as to why I would share something with him of all people. I don't have to wait long for him to decide. He nods and whispers. I'll listen. Okay, thank you. I breathe in deeply. I'm going to do this. It's okay. I need this. I should have told someone weeks ago, right? Spill your feelings. Before I came to Hagiwara, I had no idea any of this existed. As far as I was concerned, magic and dragons and anything of the sort was all fictional. But then during one weekend, my mother asked to meet her, and it was then that she revealed it to me. She told me that I'm not human, that she's some ancient sorceress, and that she used alchemy to create me. Yep, Tatsuya frowns at the word create, but doesn't comment. She said that I'm not human, that I'm something called a homunculus. I shudder. Yeah, and then she did a ritual on me, and then it left me really traumatized, and now I have reoccurring nightmares. She forced me into some ritual I still can't comprehend. It gave me her powers and what she called the curse of immortality. And that's why I don't have a handle on my powers, and why I know so little about this world. I let myself fall silent for a little, yeah. Having said this much already, would it hurt to tell him everything? I mean, you're already halfway through it, so might as well go big or go home. That's my past, but there's something else too. Something else that I've been thinking about lately. My father chose me to be his successor to Yukimura Industries. That's why I'm studying business. He's always been so good to me. I want to make him proud. But honestly, right now, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for the role of CEO at all. Yeah, because I can't make decisions. Because time after time, I keep messing everything up. And if I'm not, then everything will fall to my little sister who has dreams of her own, right? In a small voice, almost too low to hear, I add, and I'll have failed her. Yeah, Tatsuya says nothing. I wonder if he might be too shocked about everything I've spilled to say anything at all. Right, I mean, it's hard to comment on, stuff like this. But that's when his quiet voice cuts through the complete silence in the room. I've often wondered if I can do what it takes to lead the Yukimura family. I'm the eldest, so I've always taken on all the responsibilities, so my siblings don't have to worry about anything. His voice somehow feels soothing. Aww. My dreams, my hobbies, I've long since given them up. I feel like I had to become an adult while I was still a child. Even with all I'm doing, my clan still suffers. My family still suffers. So I don't know if I'm the right person. Don't know that I can tell if you're qualified. So we're both in the same situation. That's great. I'm not good enough yet, and I make a lot of mistakes. I'm trying very hard to hear what Tatsuya has to say, but my eyes feel so heavy that I find myself fading in and out of consciousness. Oh, right. Having a good cry. I must be so tired. Though, I always end up hurting Since you... Oh god, I'm falling asleep. I just spilled my entire feelings to him. He listened and I can't even stay awake to listen to his side of the story. I'm awful. So tired. Oh girl. Oh man. My whole body feels heavy and I lean into him feeling comfortable. Yeah, you make such a nice pillow. Maybe if I just close my eyes for a little? Well, that's always a big mistake. Just for a minute. Nope. You're gone, girl. Bye, girl. Bye. Chapter 9, Blades of Ice. Alright, okay. So I hope he doesn't get too mad that I fell asleep on him when he was being all deep and meaningful too. God. Well then. Alright, the sound of a doorbell rings through the house. And why, who is that so early in the morning? For a moment, I'm entirely confused as to where I am. Right. Then I sit up, my hair flying forward. Ugh. Ah, what time is it? I don't even know. I have classes today. Oh, damn it! Don't do that. Don't do that, game. I blink a few times at the unfamiliar room as I begin to remember where I am. Okay. Oh, that's right. Tatsuya brought me here yesterday. Right. Ah, and I fell asleep on him. Yes, you fell asleep on him when he was spilling his feelings for you about his difficulties of, you know, wondering if he's qualified to be head of the family or not. God, girl, you're awful. I want to pull the covers up over my head at the memory, but then I look around to make sure I'm alone. I wonder how I got back in bed anyway. He tucked you in, okay? That's how nice he is. God. Oh man, what if he tucked me in? Ah, so embarrassing. He did. Sorry, girl. I cover my face with my sheet and twist in shame at the thought. Voices float to me through the door, and I realized I should get up and start the day. No use worrying about it now. I'll have to face him sometime. Although I could probably climb out the window. And, you know, make my escape in pajamas. Girl, no. You need your clothes. Shaking my head at my ridiculous thoughts, I get out of bed and go to the door. I carefully creep into the hallway, hoping to avoid whoever it is that's talking out there. Yes. I just want to get to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, comb my hair, and just change into my normal outfit. As I get closer to the voice, I realize that it's actually two people, Tatsuya's and the females that I'm unsure of. Ooh. I don't think that's Sakuko or Chisaki though. Maybe it's Haruna. Oh my god. Realizing it's coming from the balcony, I slide along the wall, hoping for a peek. Eavesdropping! Tatsuya comes into view, his back turned, and a girl that looks somewhat familiar is with him. It's Haruna. I squint, trying to remember who she might be, when she turns her head to the side. It's Haruna. It's Haruna! Haruna! Yes, it's Haruna! Who else would it be? She must have just come from a late night at work because she looks tired, but she smiles so sweetly at Tatsuya that it makes me sick. Ugh, just go to the bathroom and wash up, girl. I'm pretty sure you have like eye crust on your eyes still from crying last night. Now that I'm this close, I can clearly hear their conversation. Alright, what's it about? Saw that girl from before. She really wasn't your girlfriend then? Oh my goodness gracious. I have to cover my mouth as I gasp from this direct question. No, of course not. Not yet. Tatsuya's voice sounds especially strained and stiff when he says this, and the hope I did know I held sinks into my stomach for the second time. What am I even thinking? Of course he said no. I know he's not my boyfriend. Right. I see. I suppose it's none of my business though. I guess. I just thought, if she was, it might not be appropriate for me to be here. What are you, though? We don't even know who she is to him. But ever since I saw you again, I can't stop thinking about you. Oh no, is she actually an ex-girlfriend? I really hope not. God fucking damn it, it's gonna just complicate everything. I don't want to have to fight bitches. God, but I will if that's what it takes. Well, maybe that isn't right either. It's more that... Oh. Hello? Hello? Oh shit, it's Sakuko. I spin back around at the sound of a man's voice behind me. Oh no, it's the father. Hello, Mr. Yukimura. Yes, in front of me stands a thin man in a slightly wrinkled suit and glasses. Wow, you look a lot like your father. And a bit like your mother. Actually, you're like a perfect balance. I'm talking to Tatsuya in terms of his looks. I blink for a moment, thinking somehow that Tatsuya has aged up and gotten in front of me. And now it's his dad. But then my brain kicks in and I realize he must be Tatsuya's father. Yes. Uh-oh, busted. I bet he totally knows I was eavesdropping. Yep. I quickly get it together and bow deeply. Good morning. You must be Tatsuya's father. Yes. Thank you for letting me stay here. Yeah. Haruki scratches the side of his head and smiles gently. Yes, I'm Tatsuya's father. I'm Haruki Yukimura. Yes. Pleasure to meet you finally at last. But as for letting you stay here, it's probably more accurate to say that was my wife's decision. Not that I mind. I know, yeah. She wouldn't have it any other way. Please, there's no need to bow. But I must. I stand up straight and examine Mr. Yukimura. I'm surprised that he shares his wife's family name, but I figured it must have something to do with the dragon culture. Probably. He's not what I expected. Although he looks like Tatsuya, he has a much more relaxed air about him. Haruki also seems a bit nervous and even slightly embarrassed as he continues. Why? I got home late last night, but Chisaki said you were a friend of Tatsuya's. Yes, I am. Haruki looks past me onto the balcony. So can you tell me who the hell she is, though? Do you know Haruna too? Yes and no. I glance back and shake my head, ashamed of my actions. No, sir, I just, Tatsuya's my assigned partner from class. I, passed out. Yeah, yes, don't worry. Chisaki told me everything this morning. Okay. Haruki doesn't say anything else, but looks from me to Tatsuya and Haruna out the balcony. So, I begin to feel awkward as hell standing there. I know! He has to be wondering about the connection between the three of us. Suddenly he startles a bit and refocuses on me. Oh. Yes, so, yeah. Awkward. Are you hungry? Sure, yeah. Sorry, I'm not the best host, but Chisaki is making breakfast downstairs. Okay, that's great. Would you like some? Sure. Alright, sure, thank you. Yeah. I'm surprised everyone's still at home this early. At my house, Dad was usually gone before we even woke up. Right. Haruki turns around and starts moving down the stairs. I glance back at Haruna and Tatsuya before following him. Hopefully they didn't see me through the window. Feeling timid, I walk to the dining room table that Sakuko and Toshiyuki are already sitting at. Haruki moves past me to seat himself and I join them. A plate is placed in front of me and I look up to see Chisaki. Good morning, Hana. I made this specially for you, so I hope you'll enjoy it. What is it? I look down to see a fried egg, rice, and grilled fish. And when I see everyone else's plate, I realize they all have the same thing. Aw, that's nice. I cock my head to the side. Oh, but it's warm and hot, isn't it? Right? Thank you. I guess. It's special because it's warm. Yes, I knew it. Haha, I knew it. Huh? Ah. We eat our food cold, remember? Yes, we do. Yes, I do. Oh, right. Thank you, Mrs. Yukimura. Not a problem. Yeah, I appreciate it. I begin to eat my food slowly as to be polite, but I soon realize that'll be impossible. It's very good, even though it's kind of warm. Thank you, dear. I should hope so, since I cook it in the cafe all the time. Oh, at this temperature too? Okay. Mom, why is it that Hannah gets to sit around in her pajamas on a Tuesday? Well, I don't know where my clothes are, girl, so you can't blame me. I have to go to school. She should too. Oh my god, girl, fine. Don't start, Sakuko, right? Don't start. Not early this morning. So you even bother her. Yes. Of course, at least she's easy to get a reaction out of. Oh my god, this girl. Then again, you never have any emotions, Yuki. Maybe you're even more of a robot than Tatsuya. Than Tatsuya? Yeah. Whatever. He's just used to it. Sakugo, that's enough. Sorry. Yep. She totally got her attitude from her mom. But it was a completely valid question. But I don't know where her clothes are. Keeping up with all the different conversations, even if it's not the most pleasant topics, makes me smile. Without thinking, the next words slip out of my mouth. So this is the kind of family Tatsuya grew up with. He's lucky. Lucky? How? Well, at least he has family around him, you know? I never got to see mine. I let out a little giggle. You two really are related, huh? I wish I wasn't. I would. Unfortunately. I love this. The dynamic. It must be nice having everyone together like this every day. Yeah. I think you mean annoying. But you'll take it for granted, Toshiyuki. I'm just saying. Yeah, seriously. If you think this seems nice, your family must be a total downer then, Hana. Oh, thanks. Sakuko apologized. Sorry, that was pretty mean. Nah, you're not totally right. You're not totally wrong, actually. No, it's alright. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got me. My family is kind of a downer. You don't have to talk about them if you don't want to, honey. No, it's fine. I don't mind. I'm surprised, but I don't mind. I'm surprised, but I don't so much right now. I don't so much right now. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. It's okay. My mother was always completely cold to me. My mother was always very cold to me. Not so much at first, but it seemed like the older I got. Then she married my father, who's a wonderful man, but rarely around because of work. But I gained a stepsister that I'm very close to. She's a wonderful, bright person who's very loving. Yeah. I just don't get to see her anymore since I moved away to be closer to school. But yeah, our family dining together, those times are few and far in between. Yep. Well, geez, that's sad. Thanks, Sakuko. You make me feel so much better about my family life. Sakuko, even so, it's not polite to say that. Your stepsister sounds great, though. Well, you're dating her. I don't know if you're aware of that. Yeah, but she never gets to see her. Actually, why do all of you get to sit together like this? It's Tuesday morning, so don't you have places to go? Oh. Haruki worked overtime last night, so he doesn't need to go in until later, and Yuki and Sakuko will be going to school shortly. Oh, right. Okay. Tatsuya has Tuesday mornings off and goes to help my father at his dojo nearby. Oh, okay. That's why he comes here on Monday nights. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Haruki adjusts his glasses and looks at me before speaking in his deep, calm voice. Do you have classes today? I think I do. Yes, but I'm still not feeling that well, and my morning classes will be over before I can get there. Right. Meaningless. I might try to go to my later ones, but I don't know. I feel like I want to play hooky, you know. I know how it is to always want to work, but it's okay to take it easy sometimes, especially for your health. Right, exactly. You should relax today. Massive releases of power can be pretty rough on anyone, especially someone not used to it. Right. Just then, the only missing member of the family walks into the room. Where the hell's Haruna? Tatsuya grabs a plate on the counter and sits down at the last open seat next to his father. He doesn't make eye contact with anyone, and Chisaki seems to notice. Is everything okay, Tatsu? Did you, have a weird chat with Haruna? Is that why she's not joining us? The children quietly gets up from their seats to wash their plates, and the atmosphere in the room seems to have changed. Tatsuya only gives a short nod, but not bothering to look up. I wonder what could have possibly happened between him and her. Well, we're going. See you, Hana. See ya. Bye, Sakuko. Yeah, feel better, and, yeah. Sorry about yesterday. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. I wave at the Yukimura siblings as they leave the kitchen. Chisaki moves to the sink to take care of the dishes, leaving me alone with the men. Seeing them next to each other, they seem so alike. I wonder if Tatsuya gets along with his dad. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Tatsuya, your friend still isn't feeling well. Yes, I'm not. Do you think you could take care of her today? Maybe. But I have to go help grandfather. I can come with! Tatsuya starts to protest, but Chisaki's clear voice rings out from the sink. Just take her to the dojo with you. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, yeah. Besides, I think father would be interested in meeting her. Alright. I wish I could go with you, in fact. I don't mind. Tatsuya? Tatsuya. Yes, alright. Okay. I can just go home, you know, if that makes you happy. No, not in that condition. I won't hear of it. Oh shit, she's putting her foot down. Alright, sorry Hana. When Chisaki makes up her mind, that's the end of it. Yeah, I figured. Resigned, I stand up and take my plate to the sink. Am I just back to being a burden again, even after last night? Everything was fine before Haruna. Yeah, where the hell is this bitch anyways? Ugh, what am I even thinking? What am I thinking? I shake my head, trying to shake loose these ridiculous thoughts, but I can't shake the feeling that Tatsuya doesn't want me there. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know, girl. I don't even know. Mr. Yukimura was indeed right when he said I could not change Chisaki's mind. Yep, she just Yep. Despite my protest, I ended up in my freshly laundered clothes from yesterday off to see Tatsuya's grandfather. Yep. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I'll give you one warning. Take my father very seriously. Okay, I will. Yes. Those were the words of advice Chisaki had given me as I said my goodbyes to the Yukimura couple who had so kindly helped me. Okay, bye girl. Maybe it was supposed to help me somehow, but I just ended up nervous in the end, right? Tatsuya at my side has been as quiet as ever. His mood seems somehow grim too. I sigh, feeling my tired body ache from yesterday. I want to ask about Haruna, but it's not like I can just blurt out. I want to ask about Haruna, but it's not like I can just blurt that out right now. Things would get so awkward, right? Like, she didn't even come downstairs. Like, she just disappeared from the balcony. It's like she just jumped off and just decided to head home that way. Oh god, I don't even know. Instead, I decided to ask about this scary grandfather of his. So, what's your grandfather like? What kind of dojo is this? Tatsuya looks at me and pushes up his sliding glasses. The Yukimura dojo has been around for centuries, I would figure. We specialize in teaching offensive ice attacks, particularly with sword fighting styles, kenjutsu. Oh, ooh, sounds cool. He's been teaching me since I was maybe 4 or 5, so now I help out as an instructor there when I can. Oh, okay. Wow, you do so much. You must never have time to relax. And now you work at Veredas too, right? Busy, busy, busy. I'm the eldest son, so I have a lot of responsibilities. Of course, you know, you would know that if you didn't fall asleep on him when he was telling you it. God. If I don't do them, who will? For just a moment, I remember last night how I understood exactly how Tatsuya feels, the sense of responsibility he feels. Tatsuya takes a deep breath in and exhales. As for what my grandfather is like, is he crazy? His name is Daichi Yukimura. Okay. He's an intense man. Okay. Everything he does to the extreme. He doesn't tolerate the deviation unless you're strong enough to overcome him. Okay. And he's a generally traditionalist. Believes in the family, the clan, being respectful to women. Okay. But at the same time, he married my grandmother, a phoenix, against the clan's wishes. Ooh, yeah, okay, so this is how the cousins showing him. Tatsuya shakes his head. But again, it goes back to the whole mythology of like dragons and phoenix being a couple pair in like mythology, so it makes sense. It's complicated, I know. So he's hard for me to understand even though I've known him all my life. Yeah. So you two must be very close then. Tatsuya nods. Grandfather is he's the one person I admire the most. Aww. I may not understand him all the time, but I completely respect him. Aw, that's cute. Tatsuya says it so firmly that I can feel that he does. Still, now I feel even more nervous about meeting him. I know. Without any way out of the situation, I resigned to calming my nerves for the rest of the walk. Okay, here we are. Hello, Grandfather Yukimura. We walk into the dojo and see that it's full of people in blue gis and hakamas getting ready for practice. A man with long blue hair is staring at us as soon as we get in. I look around nervously, expecting Grandpa Yukimura to pop out of nowhere. I bet that's him. The man with heavy eyebrows keeps glaring at us, and I do a double take as I realize Tatsuya's leading us to him. Wow, you're late today. Class begins in 3 minutes. You look great! But then again, you're a dragon, cause that makes sense. Sorry, Grandfather, I wasn't expecting to have to take her. Oops, hi. Hi, Grandfather, this guy is old enough to be Tatsuya's grandfather? Yes. You look absolutely great for your age. I mean, I thought Chisaki looks great for her age, but god damn, you look even better. And seriously, 3 minutes early is late? What a hard ass. Tatsuya makes a faint motion towards me and Grandpa Yukimura's eyes fall on me. Hi, sir. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. I gulp, feeling the strength of those piercing blue eyes boring into me. As he examines me, I notice that I can feel an intensity in the air. This must be his aura. Maybe it's even his magic. I've never felt anything like this before. This is Hana Shinomura. Hi. He used my real last name? Yes. I swallow again when I realize that this man probably thinks of me as an enemy too. I I don't want to be his enemy. Why are you trying to make me look bad, Tatsuya? Why are you trying to get me killed, Tatsuya? Do you hate me that much? She's my partner, the one Mother told you about. Oh. Father and Mother both told me to take care of her today, since she's not feeling well after I freaked out, yes. After a power outburst, yep. Tatsuya's voice wavers a bit at this last part, but I'm too busy enduring his grandfather's harsh gaze. I know, I'm like pissing my pants right now. Grandpa Yukimura finally gives one swift nod before finally glancing at Tatsuya. Ugh, finally! Felt like I was going to collapse. You're supposed to be helping Shinomura. Yes. Yes. No arguing there. Why is it that she suffered a loss of control then? I wasn't doing my job well enough. In a very small voice, Tatsuya adds. In fact, I caused it. Yeah. Grandpa Yukimura doesn't say anything, but I know from first-hand experience that his glare is probably making Tatsuya want to melt into the ground. Yep. God. Tatsuya doesn't even meet his eyes. After a moment, Grandpa Yukimura turns around and walks off. Oh shit. I exhale, sagging from the tension in the air and the breath I didn't know I was holding. Tatsuya seems to relax as well. He begins to walk off too, but I grab his shoulder. Holy shit, man. What is it? Oh, I forgot to introduce you. Yeah, duh. It's already obvious, but that was my grandfather, Daichi Yukimura. Yes. No, it's not that. I'm scared. What should I do? Where should I go so I won't be in the way? Put me in a corner somewhere. Just stand off to the side and try not to get hit by anything. Yes, I will do that. Hit by anything? Ice. Lots of it. Tatsuya nods and shakes off my hand. Left alone amidst all the motion, I decide to retreat to the furthest corner away from the group as possible. Yes, me too. I wonder what he helps with around here anyway. Yeah, let's see. I look at the group of people lining up with swords sheaths at their sides, yeah. Are some of those people children? I guess so. The children in question all have blue hair though, and I realize they must be half-dragons too. Alright, the other people are adults and seem normal enough without any blue hair. Okay, but who knows? Still, it's strange they put children and adults together. While I'm observing the group, they line up and begin a series of bowing motions. Most noticeably, they bow first to a picture of a beautiful but stern-looking woman behind Daichi that even he bows to. I can't help but wonder who she is. I bet it's Grandma. I bet she's the badass of badass in this entire clan. She's like the Mulan of the clan, I think. While they continue their pre-practice rituals, I suddenly notice that Tatsuya is nowhere to be found. Maybe he's changing into uniform. I search the rows of gi-clad men, women, and children before finding one man that stands out. I breathe out in a whisper. What? Is that Tatsuya? Shit, son! Damn, son! No, it couldn't be, but wow! What? Wow! Shit! There's no other answer for it. This young man undoubtedly looks like Tatsuya, and he is the only one who's dressed differently. If you could even call that being dressed, I'm shocked to see Tatsuya of all people clad in armor and very little else. I know, why is everyone always half naked in their like full-on transformation? Not that I mind, but still. Jeez, Tatsuya, who knew you were hiding that kind of body? God, girl, I hope he didn't hear you. Oh, I end up mumbling this last part out loud and quickly clasp my hands over my mouth. Shit! I hope this room does not echo. Oh shit, okay, don't stare at him or anything. Girl. Girl, he'll be looking like a full-on meal! Shit, son! Right as they finish their last ritual, Tatsuya's blue eyes meet mine. Hi! We both quickly look away, and I'm grateful when the participants are ordered to draw their swords. Okay! I'm shocked when every single person there summons a thin sword made of ice, from the men to the children. Tatsuya immediately walks off to check each person's form and weapon before they start practicing. I see now, he's probably a teacher here. He must be good if he's doing it for so long. If he's been doing it for so long, right? Maybe that's why he was able to help me and Emmy so much, since he's used to teaching. Maybe, yeah, that's true. After Tatsuya nods to Daichi, the combatants start practicing their swings. I watch them go through the motions, but my eyes occasionally drift to Tatsuya. And that bod. Jesus Christ. I still can't believe how good he looks. Arr, I know, girl! I feel you! I grab my head and shake it. Get your head on straight, Hannah. But goddamn, those abs. Occasionally, Tatsuya meets my eyes and we end up looking away every time. Some time passes like this until finally the students split off into several groups. Having been spacing out, I didn't catch the reason. But when the group faces each other and draw their ice swords, I realize that they're going to spar. Yes. For the most part, the groups are matched to age and gender where possible. And Tatsuya, he seems to be facing off against a large blue-haired male that seems to be a lot more experienced than the rest. Okay. The two slowly come toward each other and hesitate only while looking for the right moment. Okay, wow. Their icy swords meet over and over again, but it seems to be in a practiced way that looks like a dance rather than an actual battle. Still, I'm impressed by Tatsuya's speed and footwork as he easily avoids his opponent's strikes. He doesn't just defend though, he quickly thrusts his sword at the man whenever the opportunity presents itself. Ooh, wow. However, his opponent seems to meet most of his attacks head-on without budging, and I can't tell if they're evenly matched or if it's intentional. While the man isn't as fast as Tatsuya, they eventually begin to pick up the pace enough that I have trouble following who's winning or losing. The strike seems to be more and more powerful too, and I begin to get concerned. Alright. Does seeing the power of dragons in action make you afraid? I'm not afraid of it, but more like I'm just concerned about people getting hurt, you know? I hadn't noticed it, but Daichi snuck up beside me at some point. You're so quiet, sir. Or maybe snuck isn't the right way to describe it. Sneaking doesn't seem possible for someone like Daichi. I swallow and start pulling my hand through my ponytail while I try to think of how to answer. Yeah, sir, well, they certainly are intimidating. I get the feeling that either could crush me in an instant if they wanted, but, you know. But I trust them not to, right? You know. I don't feel fear around Tatsuya. He's such a calm, precise person. He doesn't do things without thinking them through first. Right. Daichi barks at laugh. Daichi barks. Yeah, okay. I think he's like, as if, girl. Is that so? I guess. Realizing what I've just said, I look away. I must sound like an idiot telling him about his grandson. He's known him for 21 years, and I've only known him for a few weeks. You should always be on your guard around a dragon. It seems that Tatsuya hasn't taught you much about us. No, he hasn't. We lose control over our emotions in our true forms. It's something we have to gain. It's something we have to gain as we get older and become more experienced. Oh, okay. The younger a dragon is, the more unpredictably violent they are. Oh, okay. Even as we speak, Tatsuya is no doubt losing the small amount of control he has learned up to this point. Really? I glance at the heated sparring match between Tatsuya and his opponent. Are we not supposed to be worried about that? Just how bad can this get? Yeah, I want to know. I see. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about dragons much. I know. Tatsuya doesn't tell me anything more than what I need to know. He's always been a quiet boy, but I think his way of thinking is far more efficient than mine. What is your way of thinking, sir? Daichi laughs again. My wife says I ramble too much, but I've got 70 years of experience, so why not talk about it? I mean, I'm all ears. I'm all ears for a good story. 70? He doesn't look more than 50. God. So I take it you've never heard of the story of the Dragon Mage Roar then? No, I haven't. I shake my head, bewildered at the idea that there was some war ordinary humans had no idea about. If you're going to be in contact with dragons, you should know. Okay. 93 years ago, a fierce and ruthless leader rose to the top of the Ryu clan. She struck fear into the hearts and minds of her enemies, but to fear her one by one. And I'm pretty sure it's that lady that we were bowing to. Yep. She was a powerful ice dragon warrior, one of the most respected there ever was. She sought to reopen the supernatural world to humans and to stop the hate and attacks against dragons and supernaturals that still happened back then. She reasoned that dragons should be ruling over those who are weaker than us and that we should not cower in fear before humans. She was violent and aggressive, subjugating entire villages and putting them under Ryu control and killing any who opposed her. God damn, okay. Eventually, she caught the attention of the Mage Society, who saw themselves as protectors of their powerless but equally human brethren. Okay. Daichi pauses to sigh. I glance at Tatsuya and see that he's safely finished his match against his sparring partner. Both are breathing heavily and sweating, but only the man is on the floor. Oh, wow. It's a long, bitterly sad story of death and struggling. Sounds like it, yeah. I'm not surprised. Maybe Tatsuya can tell you the rest. Sometime. Okay, I guess. But that woman, the one who caused so much pain and suffering and caused dragons that were still feared by mages today, she was my grandmother, Nakano Yukimura, and she was a tough lady, but she loved me with everything she had. Ah, wow, damn, okay. Even a person like that did such terrible things. And I'm still proud to be her grandson. Wow, man, that's wow, shit. That's some family history. Proud? Daichi laughs and slaps me on the back. Ow, sir, that hurts. It seemed light, but it seriously stings. I'm proud of the woman she was, but I don't harbor any kind of grand desires to start a crusade. Yes. Like, yeah, I admire her for what she's done, even though she's a bit scary, but still, respect. I just want to drink beer and get old with my beautiful wife, Anda. Aww, that's so cute. Well, that's a nice dream. Daichi laughs again, and I get ready to brace myself for another slap, but his expression suddenly turns serious. You seem like a decent enough girl, so I'll tell you this much. Okay, what? If you're messing about with Katsu, it's not going to lead to anything good. Okay, I get it. See, now I'm avoiding him now. I get it. I've learned my lesson. Totally get it. He's known for throwing girls away like yesterday's trash. Oh, yeah. He's also the one responsible for single-handedly wrecking the clan my grandmother gave everything to save. I won't have any mercy on him or anyone else who threatens the Ryu clan. Sir, I am by no means gonna get in your way. Trust me. Now that I know you, sir, not happening. It isn't. I'm not. Oh god. Tatsuya walks up to us, still covered in sparkling beads of sweat. Oh god. Grandfather, everyone's done with their water break. Good. How is Kuroda today? He gave me some trouble, but it wasn't a problem. Okay, that's nice. Daichi laughs and slaps Tatsuya on the back much harder than me, but Tatsuya barely winces. He's used to it. Good then. I'll send the students for some solo practice time. Okay, you can give your girl here some training in the meantime. Oh, girl? What? But she's not ready for that. Daichi gives both me and Tatsuya a single shove that sends us stumbling over the practice floor. I nearly fall, but Tatsuya steadies my arm. We look back at Daichi in confusion. He's totally trying to wingman us. He's low-key wingmanning us. Isn't it your job to make her ready? I stand up straight and realize that all the students' eyes are on the two of us. Oh god. I look desperately at Tatsuya. Tatsuya, help me. He's not really going to attack me, right? God, I hope not. I won't do it, grandfather. Okay. Is that right? Okay. Then can you protect her from me? Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this corner here. You guys can just deal with it. Daichi takes what I assume is a battle stance and I back away slowly. Yes, if I back away slowly and exit this dojo, maybe they won't notice I'm gone. This is just like what happened with Professor Kazuma all over again. I scan the room for a quick exit, but Tatsuya steps in front of me. Don't hurt her. Aw, my knight in shining armor. Tatsuya. I breathe a sigh of relief and try to calm myself down. But then Tatsuya dissolves his ice blade. What is happening? He spins around to face me, in his own battle stance, icy claws up. Oh god, okay, you're gonna Fine, I'll spar with her myself. Oh god! You can't! I can't! Girl! Get ready. Oh shit. Before I can register what's happening, Tatsuya is on me in a flash. I've been pushed back against the wall hard enough that it hurts. He has one arm pressed against my midsection and an icy claw at my throat, just a hair away from touching it. He practically snarls at me. You have to defend yourself. Oh my god. I slowly shake my head. How? Even if I knew how, I can't. That's true. All the times I've used ice powers, I've lost control. And it was in a dire situation. Well, this situation is dire enough, isn't it? With an anguished grunt, Tatsuya leaps away from me, and I slide down to the ground. I look up at Tatsuya, breathing hard. He stares at me, and something behind those cold eyes tell me he won't let me off easy this time. He readies himself, pulling his body into a fighting stance. Terror clutches me in its grasp. I have to do something. Alright, girl. Alright, fight back. Okay, fine, if that's what you want. With a growl, Tatsuya throws himself at me, and a chill goes through my entire body. I shut my eyes tightly, not wanting to see what happens next. I feel something like a shockwave go through me, but strangely, it doesn't hurt. An odd noise like ice scraping against ice causes me to finally open my eyes. Oh, hey, I see Tatsuya's face is right in front of mine. Did I do it? He's crouching, looking at me, cowering pitifully on the floor. He's crouching, looking at me, cowering pitifully on the floor. You did it. I did? I did? Did what? I quickly realize that I'm actually looking at Tatsuya through a slightly distorted filter. A filter that's a floating sheet of ice. Whoa. Dang. I back up from the ice and stand up. Tatsuya gives an unexpected chuckle, and I think it's the first time I've heard anything like it from him. The floating ice shield evaporates in midair, and Tatsuya holds out a hand. Claw? To me. Okay, I'll take it. I take it despite how cold it is, and he wraps an arm around me. Tatsuya turns us toward Daichi, and I don't miss the turn from look on his face. Or the surprised look on all the students who were supposed to be practicing. I knew you had power in you. Well, I did, but I didn't know how to use it. I was curious to see what you'd pull out, but an ice barrier. Very nice. Of course you'd like that. Tatsuya, do a good job of training this one. Okay. Teach her how the Yukimuras handle ice, and she'll make an excellent partner. Okay. Alright. Daichi turns on his heel and declares that practice time is over. Except for those who weren't focusing on doing their solo exercises and watching us instead, they get to stay and do push-ups. Okay. Tatsuya seems to finally realize the position we're in and lets go of me, yeah. He still doesn't look at me though. Okay. I'll take you home. You did a good job today. Ah, thank you, even though all I did was an ice shield. Thanks, though I didn't expect to get any training, I guess it worked out for the best. That's what I originally came with you to do, after all. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it was a rough start, but you know, it got the job done. I'm sorry about having to do that. It's fine. Again, it got the job done. I wasn't going to hurt you. Nah, I trust you. I would never do that. Of course not. I understand. What do you call it then? How could you do that to me? I understand. I totally get it. It's cool. It's cool. Oh. Thanks. I wasn't sure, but you were just trying to trigger me into fighting, right? So that your grandfather would be satisfied. It ended up being very effective. Yeah, so it's all good. So no worries. It worked out. Yeah, I guess, but still, I'm sorry if I hurt you at all. That's fine. I'll be alright. I'm tougher than that. Although I tried to put on a brave face to make Tatsuya feel better, inside I'm screaming with delight at what he said. Yes, girl! That he actually really and truly cares about me. Yay! It did hurt, but if I say that, he'll just feel worse. I know. I might end up with a bruise somewhere, but you know what? It's fine. Despite the fact nothing turned out like I thought it would, I still feel better. Right, I end up going home that day with my heart feeling a lot lighter than it did the day before. But Tatsuya's mysterious morning visit with Haruna never quite leaves my mind. Right, still got that to sort out. Anyways, there you go, you guys. Again, 2 chapters, and I feel it's still very long chapters still. I guess because Tatsuya's Tatsuya's route is fairly longer than Shou's route. So yeah, so we do get more longer chapters. I feel like we are 5 chapters away from actually ending, so perhaps maybe the later chapters will get shorter, but for now I'm gonna leave it again at 2 chapters. So we're gonna stop here at chapter 10, First Snow. So yeah, wow, that was pretty exciting, don't you think? We got some action going on. We got some heart to heart. We got like, first base with the Yukimura family, so we're like halfway through with this whole, like, settling in if we ever, decide to become a couple. So you know what? It won't be an awkward transition at all. But of course, we still have to deal with that Haruna problem, and of course, Katsunosuke is still a big deal as well. So there's still much to resolve, but that will be for the later episodes. But for now, until then, bye!